Hello, welcome to Wheels on the Bike. I'm Agnieszka. This is a channel about bicycle commuting, bicycle touring, and exploring on two wheels. In this video, I'm going to be installing the Arkell Lowrider front rack on my Kona Sutra touring bicycle. So if you're interested in watching the installation process, then keep watching. The Arkell Lowrider front rack is an aluminum rack that comes pre-assembled as one piece. It does have a hoop in the middle that joins both sides together. When I purchased the rack, it came with all of the necessary hardware, and I will be using the shorter bolts, the spacer, and the washers to do the install. To help me with the install, I also have this 3-way hex wrench from Park Tool, and that is pretty much all that I will need to assemble this rack. To prep the bike for the installation of the rack, I will have to remove some bolts, specifically this lower one and the middle one from the front fork, and I will do that now. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so the bolts are off the front fork, and now I'm going to pre-install the rack on the fork. I'm not going to be screwing the bolts tightly. I'm just going to be positioning them to see the overall fit of the rack. Just lightly screw this in, just so that it's being held in place. And I will do the same on the other side. Okay, so now the rack is more or less in place, and I will continue with the install process. Okay, a little bit of grease on my hands, so I should have worn my gloves, but no worries about that. So right now the rack is loosely installed on the front fork. And I'm going to go ahead and tighten all the screws and see if I need to do any leveling to position the rack better on the bike. I think overall this was a very, very easy install. It took maybe maximum 15 minutes. So if you are a beginning mechanic, if you've never done this before, I've never done this before, and this was a pretty easy install. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test ride this rack with panniers on, and then I'm going to be looking to see if the rack needs any leveling. This concludes the installation video of the Arkell Lowrider front rack. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Also, let me know if you ride with front panniers, which rack do you use on your bicycle? How do you like it? What are the pros? What are the cons? Would love to hear from you as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.